I have a theory about this. So apparently Tory Lanez has filed for divorce from his quote unquote wife. Now, if you guys don't know, which I just got told, Tory Lanez verdict. Let me see. When was the verdict? The verdict was August 8th, 2024. Was it that? No, it wasn't that. No. No, that was a sentencing. When was it? The verdict of guilty. His verdict of guilty, I believe, was December 2022. Someone just like reminded me recently. They're like, "Yo, do you know in 6 months it's gonna make 2 years since Tory Lanez locked up? Like Tory Lanez has actually been incarcerated for 2 damn years. Time flies quick. Anyway, one of the things about Tory Lanez being convicted and then sentenced to like 10 years or whatever the case is that his citizenship is in hanging in limbo. He's gonna appeal this and third, but it's gonna take years. But here's the problem: Tory is a Canadian citizen, and essentially what happened is that he tried to get married, and it says Tory Lanez's prison stay will likely outlast his marriage. Blah blah blah. According to court documents, this girl filed her divorce petition last week, citing the irreconcilable differences. And what happened is that he got married to his baby mama. So this is his baby mama right here. I don't know if we can find her on social media. I think she probably just stayed low. Rain Cassange or Sashange. Okay? Yeah, he married her, but we all know that play. Like, you marry her, hopefully you can get your papers because he doesn't want to get deported when he gets released. How it's done when you get locked up and convicted of a crime after you serve a year and a day, no matter when you get released, the ICE will pick you up and they will deport you. You usually get almost instant deportation after you do a year in jail because according to the rules and the laws of the land, if you spend over a year and a day in jail, which is usually indicative of a felonious conviction, you're eligible for deportation. So that's how they instantly just flag you and just get you out the country. Now, Tory works here. Tory lives in Miami. He's not trying to get deported. And what happened is that he tried to pull a play. He tried to marry his baby mama. Now, I don't know how that works when you already have a felony conviction, but this is my theory because now we're getting told less than a year after he got married to her, right? He got married to her less than a year ago. She's filing for divorce. It feels like that didn't work, which is kind of problematic for Tory. If his marriage play didn't work with her for him to get citizenship, it tells me that Tory is definitely right now, no matter when he gets released, unless he appeals, and he's appealing, obviously, unless his appeal goes through, it's almost certain that Tory's probably going to be deported. Okay? You guys understand that, right? Like, he's going to be deported. So he got married to try to get around the process. Here's the thing that was different about Tory and 21. So 21 Savage did the same play. 21 Savage married one of his baby moms after he got the ICE situation. But here's the thing. The ICE situation that he got wasn't because he was convicted of a crime. Actually, he had some charges for shit, but he didn't get convicted. And by the way, I'm giving y'all insight that you probably wouldn't know. Y'all remember when Savage was beefing with Wack? And Wack has a strategy. He's doing it right now to a No Jumper host, a nigga named Brick Baby. He'd be like, when's the last time you been to court? Yo, you're snitching. If you ain't go to court, you're snitching. Savage couldn't go to court. If he went to court and got, let's say he went through and pled guilty or whatever, or took a plea, anything that would warrant a felonious conviction or something that could get him in jail for a year and a day would mean he is up for removal from the country. So you know what he did? He just kept pushing back his cases. You know what he did in the meanwhile? Married his chick. He married his baby moms or whoever he married. And he got his citizenship before those cases got to final. The thing with Tory, I think Tory, and this is me just speaking, this is just my opinion. I think Tory was mad arrogant. I think Tory was just like, yo, I'm beating this case. Easy. Because if Tory was smart And Tory didn't know. Your fucking citizenship or your residential status in the United States is up for grabs, he would have pushed back this case and got married before the case. Except he got married after the case, or after the case already started type shit. You get what I'm saying? So if you ask me, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think the play worked. Marrying your baby mom to get your citizenship, that whenever you get let out of jail, you're allowed to stay in the States. I don't think it worked. That's why I think she's filing for divorce, right? I think Tory went through the ICE shit, and I don't think it worked. And I think she's like, well, there's no need for us to be married anymore if ICE isn't, no, not ICE, immigration isn't processing you and your potential citizenship as normal. At least let me move on my life and also protect our child that we have. So, unfortunately, I think Tory's in a tough spot. And again, I don't have no inside information. I could probably call his people and try to find out, but this is just me speculating. I think Tory is legit looking at deportation. Unless he pulls it's not even 3-0 comeback. Like, at this point, this is a 9-0 comeback, and it's who gets the 10 first. He has to somehow get the Court of Appeals to throw out his conviction, right? If they throw out his conviction, good. And then he could hopefully start a new trial if they want to try him again, which I would expect them want to try him again. But in that meanwhile, he should delay that case and get married and go do the finesse to go get your citizenship. Because at the end of the day, he's already been locked up for 2 years. 10 years after you work off whatever, and from what I've heard with California time, he could probably do like 6 years and get out. So really, Tory could be out in 4, maybe even a little bit less. They got mad programs in jail. They give you time off. You got to do this. So from what I think is Tory made a fatal mistake. I think his arrogance didn't think he was going to get convicted, and he didn't secure methods of finding citizenship before all this shit hit the fan, and we're now in this very interesting spot. Now, by the way, I want to just say that this is my opinion. I don't have any additional information, but I'm going off of this. If the wifey is filing for divorce already, if anything, wifey not supposed to file for divorce until you got a green card in hand, nigga. That green card gonna say you're a eligible permanent resident, right? Even if you're not a citizen. If she's filing divorce less than a year, and from what I've heard from people going through the process, it's taken more than a year to go through this immigration shit. It seems like that was a dud, if you ask me. So, my prayers are with Tory, and I hope everything works out for him. But I don't think this is good news. If his wife is filing for divorce, I mean, there is also another option. Maybe she's also mad at him. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know over what. Maybe she's just like, fuck this nigga, man. Like, yo, I'm going to just, you know, a woman could get. I'm about to just fuck his shit up and just take the kid. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe she was asking, like, yo, since you locked up, nigga, I need, like, I'm the only person who keep you in the state, nigga. I need $25,000 a month, nigga. I need that. Send that to my bank account. Fuck that. Who knows? Maybe she's just like, all right, word? All right, nigga, all right, we getting divorced. You figure out how to explain that to immigration, because we're getting divorced. I don't know. I just think that I think they try to go through the process, and I think it's a dud because he got convicted before, right? Like, if he didn't have that conviction, it would be much different. Okay. Also very interesting, Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock was supposedly arrested and taken into cuffs after she showed up to a Blueface hearing. Blueface supposedly is about to be released. I'm not sure if she was released today, but apparently she's supposed to be released, or he's supposed to be released shortly. There was a hearing that he showed up to court, and of course, she's like a confusing soul, you know, after covering up a bunch of his tattoos, and they have beefed, and, you know, I think one of the reasons she tatted his face, like, if you don't know why Blueface is in jail, apparently Blueface had a case in Cali, a case in Nevada, And it was understood based on one of the pleas that he could not go back to Nevada. He could not go back to Vegas, right? And also he was on probation for elsewhere where he couldn't get in trouble. Apparently, this girl, Chrisean Rock, and everybody knows nobody gets you to do some illegal shit more than a girl because they don't give a fuck about ramification and they know how to get at you. Oh, I know you ain't a bitch. Oh, you pussy. Like when a girl says that, you almost want to like prove that you're not knowing that women usually don't face jail. Like they're setting you up. So essentially, at least according to Wack, she says to Blueface, yo, let's go to Vegas. Blueface say, yo, I can't go to Vegas. Let's not go to Vegas. Wack said, yo, based on the deal the lawyer got, I can't go back there for so-and-so amount of time. Basically, Chrisean Rock looks at Blueface and said, damn, you like a bitch. Whatever Wack 100 tell you to do, you do what Wack 100 tell you to do. Like, we can't even go to Vegas to turn up. Of course, Blueface, now the man, the ego kicks in. What? Nah, what the fuck? Yo, come on, man. On schoolyard crib, what are you talking about? So, all right, let's go to Vegas. He said, all right, fuck it, let's go then. They go to Vegas, they get into an altercation, and that sent Blueface in jail, right? So she felt bad afterwards. She tatted his face. Look, you see this right here? She tatted the nigga's face on her face. Remember, she was beefing with the nigga saying she hopes he go to jail? But after she realized she sent him to jail, she tatted his face, which you can tell is just super toxic. And she showed up to court, and she got arrested. And apparently she had a warrant out in Oklahoma where she supposedly beat up some people over there. And she was ducking that warrant, or I think it was a bench warrant because she missed some court dates. And she showed up, so I guess that they put out a warrant for her, which California accepted. And they arrested her at the hearing. There's actually a video somewhere, I could probably find it, on Twitter of her walking in cuffs after they locked her up at the hearing. And here is the video right now. Does this say after Chrisean Rock got arrested, Blueface mom and dad was arguing about who's going to babysit the kid while the parents are in jail? So by the way, now both parents are in jail and there's a child, right? So now Chrisean Rock's never mind. Blueface mom and dad were arguing. So this is like Carlissa, and is this the dad? I don't know. I've never seen Blueface dad. But apparently they're arguing who's going to babysit the kid. This is the worst situation in the world. Nobody wants to watch the kid. Everybody wants to turn up, twerk, fight. You know, everybody got time to go meet up with Soulja Boy to fight. Go twerk on Zeus or Bang Bus or whatever the fuck Chrisean Rock be doing. Carlissa be in the bathtub all the time. Nobody really got time to really watch the kid. Now both parents are in jail. Now they're arguing at the courthouse who's gonna babysit the kid. You could tell they don't want this kid. Okay.
I've been in there for fucking time.
Oh, I guess this is Blueface dad.
I was needed. Oh, damn. Y'all online thinking I'm the fucking babysitter. My job ain't no fucking babysitter, goddammit.
But that's what everybody looked at you at on the internet.
Shit, whatever.
But what you here for? My son got out the fuck with you.
It's about him. They're trying to make it about this baby. It's about Jonathan today.
Bullshit.
That's why you're here for all this. That's why you're here for all this. We know that. We know that. We know this. Goddamn cheat. Get out of my cheat.
That's crazy.
I guess he's a Crip too. It's so sad because, this is supposed to be a family moment. And this is why I always also say, like, content and fame could ruin, like, real family ties and people's lives. Even in, like, this moment should not be on camera. Like, this ain't even Zeus where they're monetizing it. Like, who the fuck is filming this moment of them arguing about who's going to take care of the child?
Yeah, want to go against somebody's will. You feel me? Shit. Fuck this shit. Goddamn stanky ass. Yeah, I do. For your ugly ass.
Okay, all right. Anyway.
What happened, Christine?
I don't fucking know. They saying I got a whole nother case caught up in fucking downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool.
Now, let me pause and say this. So with Chrisean Rock, the roosters are coming home to roost. Is that the same? Chrisean Rock been slapping everybody. She thinks that, putting hands on people. And by the way, I don't wish no ill will on Chrisean Rock, but I've seen her influence on young women. And maybe it's young women I've seen, or maybe young women I've been around. This hyper aggressive, I love to fight, I beat bitches up, oh, I put hands on people with no ramifications. I'm glad we're starting to see some ramifications of it. When you beat people up consistently, yeah, the majority of people are law-abiding citizens who will go to the police, press charges. If you think you're going to just continue your life of being a celebrity without having to deal with those charges, warrants get put out. And then when you think you're living your life at the most random moment, they'll put you in cuffs because you have to be accountable for what you do. You were told mad times, stop hitting on other women, stop hitting on men. You didn't care because you were turned up. Now you got cases in Oklahoma. There's a theft situation in somewhere in the Midwest, another place. She has all type of different charges, right? Also bench warrants because she's ignored them because now she's a celebrity. She thinks she can get away with shit. No, you got to deal with the bullshit you started. You get what I mean? And one thing I do realize, this is the Chrisean Rock effect, where ghetto ratchet behavior, a lot of, and I'll say women because men, we instantly have to deal with when men do bullshit, you have to deal with the side effects or consequences immediately. A woman could do some bullshit and start crying or hide behind or get a man to coddle or cover it up without having to take accountability. So me seeing Chrisean Rock having to take accountability is actually good. And I hope all her followers actually see this, right? There's a bunch of ghetto ratchet hood rat bitches who literally think going around putting hands on people, fighting, slapping, smacking people is the way to go. And those people should realize, hey, you're just like the nigga who thought robbing people in the hood or shooting shit up was cool. Yeah, you're going to be in court not only bi-weekly. You're going to be there usually every day or you're going to be in jail. And I think she's learned that lesson. So I don't really wish ill will on her, but I think she needs to learn the lesson of accountability.
I got my peoples looking into the door. I don't know. Where you going to sleep?
Excuse me, sir, what are you guys arresting her for?
A whole other charge.
A warrant out for what?
Sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
There's a warrant for her as well.
Right. You gonna record me the whole way?
The whole way, beautiful.
Why?
You're a big star.
Oh God, this is not big shit at all. This is messy.
Yo, Chrisean be looking like almost an Incredible Hulk. I kind of feel like she could just snap these cuffs off of her fucking hands. Anyway, I don't want to like celebrate her being arrested and nothing like that. I just think she should know about some accountability. Okay, some accountability. That's it. Okay. Oh, what is this?
What happened, Christine?
Okay, that's that. All right, bet. Well, ain't that a bitch, man? Ain't that a bitch? Okay, cool. Oh, is this her mugshot? Interesting. All right. Let me see what else is going on. What are we thinking about this new Drake song? Let's actually hop into that real quick. So Drake released a song with a guy named Snow Day, and it's called Wagwan Delilah. Okay, Wagwan Delilah. I don't know if I could play it here in full because I think there's some copyrights on it, but I'll check real quick. I don't think it's on streaming platforms, is it? Or maybe it is. Let me see.
Armors are weak, but girl, tonight you look so bad, oh yes you do.
Okay, I'll just skip to Drake's part.
Looking sweet. You're mademoiselle.
There we go. So, this isn't fully out on DSPs, and by the way, if you're asking me the reason why it's not out on DSPs, It's more meant as a parody in a more comedic song. There's an actual sample that I don't believe is clear. That's why you haven't seen it on streaming platforms. However, this is where people first saw this song at. Let me see if I could. Yeah, right here.
If a man like Drake came up to you and be like, yo, let me get that track. Let me get that Wagwan Delilah song. What do you do?
If he tries to teeth it for his ones?
Yeah.
Now, the Toronto accent is just hilarious. If you try to teeth it for his ones?
Broski.
Or like, let's say, let me collab.
A collab, I might do a local collab, but he has to come on it neatly. You see what I'm saying? If he comes with something like, I better find you loving, you're not running that, broski.
Yo, you come with some soft shit, you're not having it.
Some soft shit, we're not running that, broski.
So he has to come on like
you gotta
the
come
demon.
with something, yeah.
You gotta come on like
Delilah. You know what I'm saying? It's in fire, like, you know what I'm saying?
This guy just filling water now.
I think you need 1 cup, man. There's too many.
Now, that's a little bit of a parody, if you ask me. No. Let me see if I can find his Instagram. Now, we're going to have some real talk about this, right? And by the way,
artist in Toronto.
I have to say the #1 top spot final boss, last level final boss, last stage. I say probably Alicia Cara. #2 is a man like Snow Day, and #3 is a man like Drizzy Drake, Aubrey Graham himself. You see what I'm saying? You know that one song Drake made is called oh, what you do to me? Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Who's the best?
okay, you can tell there's a little bit of jokiness in this, right?
What's your type?
I like any girl as long as her name's Delilah. You see what I'm saying?
Why Delilah?
Cause Wagwan Delilah peeped your body from afar. The way I'm chiefing on these Russian creams, my lungs are full of tar. I'm on a wave. Come on, man.
That's your song?
It's dropping tonight, Cronum.
Cronum.
Friend surprises us with a Drake feature.
Okay, so for the people who didn't know, this is more of the realm of parody and satire. You know, this is a guy who's kind of playing off of the stereotype about people in Toronto. He's over accentuating the accent, and he's, you know, saying more stereotypes of people in Toronto or women in Toronto. It's not that fucking serious, right? Now, so if we're talking about the quality of the song, bro, the dude made a fucking, it's a parody song. Now, I'll address it on both ends, right? It's a parody song. It's not that serious. I'm not really tripping on it. We've seen Drake like fool around before. Now, here's the thing though. Drake is in an interesting part of his career where a lot of people are looking at him to say he's vulnerable. Now, if you ask me truthfully, I don't think this is the best way for him to represent himself after the battle with Kendrick. 100%. Right? The song with Sexy Red, bro, she sounds like a dying goat. She sounds like a termite in heat. Okay? She sounds like you're fucking choking out a pig, right? I get it. The song isn't that good, even though he tries to do his thing. I'm talking about the one with Sexy Red, even though I do love Sexy Red's music overall. However, this shit right here, it comes across very negative on the public narratives that's been spawned because of the battle. Think about it. Yo, Drake, if we're talking about why you allegedly lost the battle, this is what people are saying. They're saying that you lost the motherfucking battle because you have a lack of authenticity and organic ties to a particular culture that seems to be black culture. Right? Now, of course, we know there's hip hop in Toronto.
Man, so the whole Tory Lanez situation, bro, it's just crazy. I genuinely feel bad for Tory, you feel me? Is Tory innocent? Probably not. Should he be in jail for having to fight, you feel me, someone the size of a power forward in the NBA? No. Tory Lanez is like 5'4" petite. I don't know if y'all ever seen the video of him on Sway, I think. Or The Breakfast Club, when he hopped off the chair and he was the same height. Any man who hops off a chair and they're the same exact height. He's like 5'4" fun size. Meg Thee Stallion is about 6'2". She might have heels on, so like 6'5". You feel me? She's taller than Curry. You feel me? She's 3 inches shorter than LeBron with heels on. You feel me? Tory probably didn't know what to do. They was probably drunk. And you feel me? He got all the songs talking about the blicky. He had to live what he really raps about. So he took the blicky out, and you feel me? We ain't gotta say much. But I feel like he could have beat the case, but him having this case in Cali really messed it up for him. I will say that. All over Kylie Jenner. Man, I feel bad for that man, boy. I really do. But let me know how you guys feel about the whole situation, bro. Free Tory, him and his wife, you feel me? He's divorcing his wife. It must be a reason why he's divorcing her, so I'm not really gonna give my judgment on it. Also, Chrisean Rock, we ain't gotta say much, but yeah. It's your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm out.